Hey friend, on this episode, we're going to do 3 power pack tips of how to improve brain function and how to increase brain power. Coming up next. Hey friends, it's Elizabeth, Countess of Low Carb, and on this episode, we're going to do 3 power-packed tips of how to increase brain function and how to increase your brain power. I'm super stoked about this video. If you find it helpful, smash that like button. Make sure you sign up for my free keto diet meal plan down in the description link below. My gift to you and the Countess of Low Carb community. Okay, let's dive in talking about our 3 power pack tips of how to increase brain function and how to increase brain power. How are we going to improve on these brain functions? First and foremost, I always like to give the disclaimer, I am not a doctor or medical background. I have lost 83 pounds through the ketogenic diet, through fasting, and coming from being a mom, a serial entrepreneur, having a fast-paced lifestyle. I speak from personal experience, but my background is not medical. So let's dive into what my personal experience has been and how that can benefit you to start increasing your brain power. Number 1, the first thing to do to improve brain functions and also to increase brain power is the ketogenic diet. The keto diet, or being in ketosis, the fat burning state, started, if you go back through the history of how it started, was to help epilepsy seizure patients, help them with their seizures. It was created to help epilepsy patients. And with that, it was to help change the brain literally through high fat, moderate protein, low carb in the keto diet, that's where I've come in. I've lost 83 pounds through keto and fasting. So keto was started to help epilepsy patients to start changing the brain and noticing that this high fat, moderate protein, low carb correlation does change the brain when you're in the fat burning state known as ketosis. Personally, for me, I have noted a dramatic difference having been a mom to young children and literally the sleep deprivation that comes from being a mom to little kids. My brain felt very foggy until I started the ketogenic diet, until I got into that ketosis state, which can take anywhere from 3 to 7 days, depending on where you are with being on the keto diet. But getting fat adapted, so to speak, literally for me, month after month, year after year, has changed my brain function and has increased my brain power, I believe. And I attribute that to not that I've gotten smarter or more efficient or anything other than eating the ketogenic diet, which I strongly correlate that high fat, moderate protein, low carb, that high fat piece. And studies have shown, if you go back through in 1990s, when low-fat diets started to come in, when fat was a 4-letter F word, or 3-letter F word, when low-fat things started to become really popular, literally brain functions changed as a result of that. And so incorporating that fats are good for our bodies, fats are good for our cells, that we need fats. We can't go completely low fats or have no fats. It's not good for our bodies. It's not good for our organs. It's not good for us. And particularly the brain needs to have that higher fat to function on an optimal level. So tip number 1 for having that power pack punch to help improve brain functions and help increase brain power is eating a ketogenic diet or a high fat, moderate protein, low carb way of life. Studies have shown also, kind of parlaying off of that, of Alzheimer's patients, they have known a correlation of having higher protein in the brain as a result of is one of the commonalities with Alzheimer's. Tip number 2 to help increase brain power and brain functions is through nootropics. So nootropics are basically brain supplements. And if you're watching this video on YouTube, I do have an affiliate link down below for Find My Formula Nootropics, where you can get your formula to figure out what nootropics stack is best for you down in the description link below. If you're interested in getting your own stack or your own vitamin regimen, basically you go to Find My Formula, fill out their quiz. They have a personalized quiz for each person to get different stacks, which are basically different outcomes for brain power. Do you want more clarity? Do you want more energy? Do you want more creativity? What are you looking to have for the day's objective? For me as a YouTuber, some days I need more creativity. Some days, because I run 7 businesses, I need more focus. And so having the clarity stack, it's the different vitamin stacks, are helpful. Some days I need energy. Being a mama to a 4-year-old, I sometimes just need more energy. So there's different stacks, different vitamin packs to have for the day, to help with mental clarity, to help with these things. So my formula is down in the description link below. Checking out your quiz of what stack would be beneficial for you, or what vitamin supplements might be beneficial for your brain power. So tip number 3 to help increase your brain functions, to help improve your brain power, is walks. Now, I know some of you are going to roll your eyes, put your eyeballs back in your head, but walks, literally incorporating walks back into our routine. I'm an American. Hello, it says Northern Virginia up here on one of my awards. And we don't walk anymore. If you go to Europe or other beautiful cultures, they walk a significant amount. For our culture, I live near Washington, D.C., it's ride an electric scooter. We don't even like scoot along scooters anymore. It's literally the electric scooter or things like that, of where we're driving everywhere, or not even bicycling. We're not walking. The simplest thing to help change brain chemistry, literally getting fresh oxygen, fresh air, pumping the blood through our bodies, is going for a 15-minute walk. Y'all, I'm not asking for you to go like hike a marathon, go walk the Appalachian Mountains, although they are just right over there near where I'm filming this. I'm asking for a 15-minute walk a day to help get better brain clarity. But more importantly, if you have high stress, hello, I have a high stress, part of my businesses can be stressful, can be very stressful. And so making sure I'm mitigating that stress in healthful ways does help with brain functions. So I'm coming from walks from the standpoint of helping to mitigate stress. 2, if you have anxiety, it helps literally you breathe out the anxiety as you're moving, as you're pumping along. For me, it helps clear thoughts. It helps me get a much better framework when I get back into the office. And so literally keeping my shoes right near my desk, or literally wearing sneakers. So I may have a fancy outfit on top and then have sneakers on the bottom. Party on the front. What is that? For mullets, business in the front, party in the back. So I have like the business in the front and then party on my feet, to have proper shoe wear to go for a walk. I don't have blockers preventing me from going from a 15-minute walk. Literally 15 minutes. I bet you if you stopped watching these different YouTube videos or got off Instagram, you probably could go for that 15 walk if you were really smart and strategic about having an enriched schedule of still getting it in and still being able to have higher brain functions and improving your brain functions. You're improving your brain functions by helping mitigate that stress. I've done other videos like this one where I talk about owning a multi-million-dollar company. And it's stressful. It's stressful. And so being able to mitigate that stress in a smart, thoughtful way, as simple as a walk, don't pole vault over a mouse turd. Like literally some of these easy, tactile, tangible solutions to help with better brain functions, of making sure you're ticking off all the boxes before more extreme solutions are needed. So I hope that you found that this video helpful. Put in the comments below, your question of the day is, what do you like to do to help increase your brain functions? What are you doing to help increase your brain functions? Inquiring minds want to know. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you sign up for my free keto diet meal plan in the description link below. And I'll see you again next time for all things keto and intermittent fasting and weight loss. Bye guys.